Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Running around in this area. Oh, there's a item up top there. It's been a little touch for me. I think I died somewhere just recently. But I'm not 100% sure where. I could check very easily. But I'm currently just trying to think of where I can explore after I retrieve any potential, like, bloodstain stuff. Because I don't think there is too much more to explore. I know where it is that I need to go. Well, not in the grandest. I mean, right now to recover my stuff. I know where I need to go. I have to get to the elevator. There is probably, again, I think I said last time, there's probably a proper bonfire that's a little bit closer. But since currently this is the only path that I actually know, I gotta love a single bolt staggering me enough that the slow follow-up bolt can hit me guaranteed. Like, these bolts hit so much harder than they should. By any sort of logic. And he's gotta shoot. Then I need to get out of here. And then kill this guy. It's interesting. Okay, I just need to get to the... Oh, and the rat falls from right there. No need to recover. And up there is not where I want to go. In here. But I'm not sure where to explore. I know there's like Heidi's Tower of Flame somewhere just out of Majula that I think I need to explore. Oh yeah, I was going to jump down to try to get the item. But instead I died instantly from stuff exploding? Maybe? Yeah, I got blown up. Did I walk past this previously? Was this here this whole time? Because if so, I did a great job totally missing what I know what boss it is. I did a very good job missing it. Almost impressive to me. Probably because I was preoccupied with other stuff, but I just ran in here, ran right into the door, didn't notice anything else here. Oh, I don't have a fragrant branch. If I did, I'd be able to get the bonfire, but instead, I don't have the limited consumable that's needed, so I can't use the bonfire. Very appealing design. Unless this gets me to the bonfire, in which case, okay, that's acceptable. Like, having access to it is the biggest thing. Like, being able to access it without requiring other stuff would be great, but no. Instead, it's just a random door that I guess saves you time, maybe? But I assume I take fall damage. No, I take a little. That saves you the run out? Yeah, the fact that I can't use that bonfire is kind of a pain. No idea why they would gate stuff in that manner. Well, I know why, because this game was meant to be as mean as possible. Like, nothing for free. Everything is an ordeal. Do I just drop? I can't get back up. Well, I probably can get back up because I assume that bridge works. But I guess that's probably good to use. It's just like kicking in previous games. I only ever do it accidentally. So I don't know if it's actually good or consistent. I half expected to instantly just walk off there. Wow. Oh, run away. Decent. One more guy? Two more guys. Nope. And they just insta-shoot. I'm gonna not use any... Oh. They don't switch to melee to attack you, they shoot you through the wall. That's some gameplay right there. I mean, that's some definite gameplay. They don't even do the normal thing of, oh yeah, let's try to fight them with a sword. Instead it's, nah, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just gonna keep shooting at you through a wall. Lacerating knives. Who is it? I need to summon them 3 times. I don't like summoning, but I do want to finish the quest. And supposedly to get the quest where you actually get like items and stuff, you need to summon them 3 times. Successfully. I don't think I've... Oh. That's a flexile sentry. The boss that I haven't even fought as a boss. I still only have 2 normal life gems. Will they fight me up here? Nope, they'll just run. Because Lucatiel needs to not die. I guess I'll use this weapon against the boss that's straight up ahead. I mean, if they're willing to get stuck. Okay, there's an item over there. There's exploders. I think that's an exploder. There's more exploders. This probably doesn't stay open. And I'm about to get blown up. Yep. And I don't have a close bonfire because gameplay. It's really quite bad design in my opinion. It's just frustrating that bonfire that's nearby, I think there's a closer bonfire that I'm forgetting about, but like the fact that that bonfire, I think this is the closer one. The fact that the bonfire is only accessible if you have a fragrant branch of yore, an item that, at least at this stage, you don't have infinite of, is a real pain of a design choice. Like, it basically indicates never use these items until you know you don't need them for bonfires, because... Oh, there's also a path to the left here, isn't there, that I didn't explore? Yeah, I never went this way. That's a dragon? Okay, not enough stamina to attack, but... Sadly, I was fighting something, so I couldn't see what might have been a dragon flying overhead. They really shouldn't have enemies in areas where they want you to look at their cool dragons. Because if you can't see the cool dragon, it's not a cool dragon. It might as well not exist. It might not have been a dragon. Could have been a manticore. Could have been some other flying monster. I don't know. I didn't see it. I'm just assuming it's a dragon based on the audio. So I think this is where I want to go. I think this is the fast route. Those guys you can farm for luring skulls. Oh yeah, this is the skeleton. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad I rolled there. In, like, well-timed. Yeah, this is a lot faster than the other one, but... It's still such a weird design choice to have a better bonfire that's, like, inaccessible if you don't have a consumable. Though, of all the places to do it, this is not the worst, because that run is very safe. Like, the run is not dangerous here, at least, so... It's not that frustrating. It's just immensely questionable why they chose to do it. Other than, you know, again, they're just doing it to torment the player. In what is mostly a frustrating manner. I should go up first now that I know that down is progress. Up. Gameplay. Why did I do so much damage? Oh, there's a... Oh, it's the gargoyles! See, if I'd been able to see that sooner. Okay. I think the other bonfire is fine. But why does that other bonfire exist if there's this? That's... It still makes my point that it's a terrible bonfire. Because you're like, oh, there's a bonfire here. Let's use a consumable. But then there's this bonfire here that's barely worse. And it doesn't use up a limited consumable. Like, that's not how I think it should be set up. That's just messing with the players. I mean, if that's the goal, it's the goal. But I need to check this door real quick. Like, if the primary decision making when making this game was, how can we frustrate players? I can at least respect it, not agree with it, not think it's appealing, but I can respect the decision. I can't do that. Because I will be hit as I'm pulling the lever, and then I will die. I love the sudden appearance of a bunch of bloodstains. It's rather comedic. Give me another greatsword. Ooh, common fruit. What does that do? I'm assuming it's like this. Common fruit temporarily boosts poison resistance. Interesting. Backstab? Because I'm assuming this gives me iframes. When a lot of stuff doesn't give iframes, at least the backstab still does. Life gem. Nice. This game really makes me want to farm. Because Dark Souls 1 really didn't. But this one has life gems that drop from generic mobs. The leveling is a lot faster. Like, lower cost than Dark Souls 1. Because I'm like... I've barely started, and I'm already level 51. I think I ended Dark Souls 1 well under level 100. Though I could have been around there. Like, it's a very different experience in that level. Lucatiel? Oh, was Lucatiel up a floor or was Lucatiel here? No, Lucatiel was here, just not anymore. I almost fell to my death there. There was a red dot at the bottom there. I guess it might have just been random stuff. Well, no Lucatiel. I don't want to lose my souls, but I also need to fight this guy. I also need to be not dead. Kind of hoping that I wouldn't. That's not at all the button I meant to push. I am gonna just run back and forth to fight this. I'm gonna try not to sit around and wait for my regen ring to heal me, but I am gonna bait attacks, then run in and attack. Because otherwise it will take a lot more risk for what isn't even a boss. Oh, it's a lizard. There's a lizard face sticking out of that. That's interesting. I bet this guy respawns. What? What? That's just there to confuse you. And there go my souls. Doesn't really matter, but I don't like this enemy when it's just an enemy. If it's a boss, it's fine, but it's like the Elden Ring grafted scions. Those are incredibly tough to fight. They just spam attacks, but they're generally just generic enemies. They're not bosses. In that game, at least, they drop, like, I'm pretty sure they almost always drop, like, a good item. So it's less annoying to fight them. They at least give something for your effort. There's a guy's gonna fall on me, is what it looks like. I'm glad he didn't. He would have dealt damage somehow. Let's see if this works. Do I not have the stats to... I guess maybe this has... 16 is the issue there. It has too much of a dex requirement for me to properly power stance. Come on. I'm assuming they aren't taking full fire damage because they're in water, but... And then back at me. Come on. He's gonna do the stab. Switch up? Nope. Just a slow attack. I need magic just for these sorts of enemies that I don't want to even bother fighting properly. Because, like, having a strong magic attack here so I don't have to spend forever trying to cheese an enemy because it's not worth the amount of damage I would take fighting it fairly. I love that the running attack is actually significantly worse than a normal attack. Because the running attack, I do 100 damage in this context. Whereas net here, I do 250 if I hit. Please don't respawn. Only 3k souls. That is why that enemy is so annoying. It doesn't give anything of actual value, but you have to kill it if you want to explore the area at all. Because it will hunt you down, as everything in this game seems to. I'm gonna two-hand the primary fire weapon. Gives path that way, path this way. Out of the water. There's a jail. Okay, can I open this? Where am I? Where? So this is the intended way to get to the other side, not through the center. Okay. Interesting. If I can summon Lucatiel, hopefully they follow properly and they don't die. Maybe Lucatiel left though. Maybe I can't spawn them because I died once. And if I can't, then oh well, the quest goes down the drain. It's not an issue. Do I want to kill this? It's one of the, like, hiding nights, right? I think I try to kill it, right? Ah. Just get me in a good position. Love spam enemies. He's not actually that dangerous. He just has infinite stamina. Item? A spear. The one type of weapon that I will never use because I hated using a spear in that last Dark Souls 1 playthrough. The spears are so bad. Like, I recognize there's probably combat benefits to thrust weapons, I'm pretty sure, for in specific contexts. Doesn't change that thrust weapons, the thrusting attacks are immensely frustrating to try to hit without locking on. Because, you know, it lacks the AoE. I would have missed if I was a thrusting weapon there. And then even locking on you can miss because the verticality, if something's short enough, you just go over it and do nothing. Ah. Gameplay. Thrusting. Okay, I need to explore the other one. I'm gonna die. I need to bait whoever's in there to come out. If they want to. Oh, a Pharaoh's Lockstone, that's good. There was one place not that far back that I think I saw a Pharaoh's Lockstone that was of interest. So I'll check both sides before I go back. I don't... Yes, I know. I do broadly know what this fight is. It's a human boss. Don't know any of the story or anything, but I do know that it is a human-sized boss. Smooth and silky stone? What is that? Perfectly smooth and silky stone. Used to restore HP. I don't think I would ever use that to restore HP, unless it's like the very last boss and I'm sick of this game, but... Or any super hard boss and I'm sick of it, but... I doubt I would ever use it. If there's only one in the game. If there's like 50 of them, then sure. Something made a shifting noise. Why did that exist? Is there a reason? Oh. Okay. I assume a fire weapon doesn't work. But if I... do this, it presumably is going to make the boss fight easier, which is not necessarily interesting, but it's a mechanic. It's interesting to interact with the mechanics of a boss. So, assuming this stays here and I don't have to redo it, if I come back and I have to redo it, I won't redo it, but anyway, back to the last bonfire. If I find I might use a human effigy. See if that's why I couldn't summon Lucatiel. Then if I can summon Lucatiel, I'll do that and keep going. But I'll switch to my other weapon. Remove this. Add that. Now I have to go all the way back down. Yeah, I am just confused. Now that I'm back here, like, why that bonfire over there exists. Why it exists as a way to trick the player into wasting their limited resources, like, it's just mean. Like, it just doesn't make it doesn't make sense to me. Did those guys upstairs just die? Oh, one of them fell. That's good for me. Lucatiel? I've never actually fought with a phantom in any of the Dark Souls. I've fought exactly one of the Elden Ring fights with a summon. Specifically for the one with the invisible boss. Where you would need like a specific lantern to fight them. I'm gonna die. But there's still the exploders. Oh god, this is awful. Run. If you want to bring Lucatiel, I'll have to take 5-10 minutes to kill the sentry just to be able to bring a summon with me. It's actually... I'm like, I'm gonna do the quest. This is enough for me to not even bother thinking about doing the quest. Or, because I might have other opportunities, but I'm not going to even try to take Lucatiel again. I don't want to fight the Flexile Sentry yet again. Oh, well, there goes this one. Bye. I could have to get that back up. I guess I'll use Estus on this run. Get that back up and then go back to the bonfire. Oh. I am actually going to try to do that intentionally occasionally. Because, I don't know, it's probably good practice to learn how to do that consistently. So I'm just going to pull it up. And then leave. Now, I could just AFK, use my ring to regen health, but I am down on Estus. I'm gonna wait till it's done making this noise and moving. Make sure that it's good. I assume it would continue, but might not. I have no reason to trust this game. Like, this is the Dark Souls entry that chose to add fake exploding bonfires. So I don't know if the bonfires actually do damage, but they do explode. Because I think it's the Scholar of the First Sin character will take the place of a bonfire and cause it to explode. Oh, I don't want to do this. I guess I'll just try to go for it. Get my souls, keep running. And just go for it. Okay, the fire is still going on both sides. Yeah, this game was definitely intentionally made to be frustrating, though. Like, the phantoms being intentionally far from the bosses. The bonfires, the items, gross. I wonder if I'm regenning in the cutscene. The lights are out, but I lit fires so the light is going to be on. I do think I regenerated during the cutscene. Yeah, the fires are still going. Weird attack. I missed. Okay, it's just they do it. They attack a lot sooner than I expect on that run up. I got hit because of how the game works. Ah, that one missed somehow. But it doesn't seem awful. Unless there's a phase change. Okay, they do a follow-up attack. Not always, though. I assume this guy's probably weak to fire. So I bet my fire sword would probably do better for now. This guy's really annoying. They really are moving a lot. Ish, terrible play. I don't know why I'm insisting on using the radiant life gems first. I don't know why you'd step in that direction, but... It does auto keep it two-handed though. That's interesting. Oh wait, I think that is worse damage, but it does have less stamina. It does have worse reach though. I will say it might not be worse damage. I don't actually look at the numbers as much as I should, so I don't actually remember what the numerical value for the other weapon was. I just think the amount of HP lost on the bar seemed bigger. But it doesn't matter. 54,000, Soul of the Lost Sinner. Fine work, no one cares. Is this one of the 4 important souls? That's a fake out, right? That's an exploding bonfire with like Aldia or whatever their name is. Elizabeth Mushroom, Branch of Yore. I could use it for that. Oh, so useful. Okay, no, this definitely explodes. Ah, it doesn't. It's just a normal primal bonfire. And it's gonna take me back to Majula? That's 1 of 4. No idea where I need to explore now, though.
You have acquired... That is more than most undead can say.
Okay. I'm probably gonna level up instead of focusing on upgrading my weapon right now. Let's get to at least 20 dex for now. And then think about... vitality. Equip load. I do need more stamina. So things I don't need. I don't need attunement. I don't need int. I could get this up to 100. That might be worth 1 point, just for the even 100 agility, which is apparently some item use or the next tier of roll, something. I don't know. Int and faith will be ignored for now. I don't want to put points in vigor. I probably will eventually, but for now I'm going to avoid it. Get those up to 10 each, maybe? And then have 3 more points. I could keep pumping strength. Or I could get more vitality so that I can actually... The reason that I would want to pump strength is weapon damage and power stance. Can't power stance if my vitality's not high enough to wield 2 greatswords or ultra greatswords, though. I'm probably not going to level dex unless there's a specific weapon I want past this point. Okay, where's my weapon stat? Yeah, that's not much more. Let's go with vitality for now. Then crunch some souls and upgrade weapons. That's gonna be like 2k. And that's gonna be another 2k. That's hopefully enough for now. Acquire a bunch of souls. Nah. Okay, I'm here to reinforce, but I can't because I don't have the items. I need to purchase some of these first. So I need 1 more to get to 2, and then I need... I'll say this is what I'll start with for now. Yeah, I need 2, and then hopefully 3. Perfect. Then a large titanite and more souls.
I'll be around.
Yeah, I think my plan is for weapons that use normal titanite, I'll just keep upgrading this one. And then for any other ones, I'll consider it more thoroughly. Like any weapon, any twinkling titanite weapon, I'll have to actually think about. But this upgrade is easy.
I'll be around if you make it back.
So, I don't know if I can explore more from here. I'll check a few places. Because I have 8 minutes till I'm gonna wrap up for this week. Oh, wait, no. I need to buy the cat ring from this guy. Or from the cat. I think it's a cat that I buy the cat ring from. That's totally worth it. But yeah, I need the cat ring from the cat. I need to explore this place a little more thoroughly. Figure out where I can go. This is probably still unopenable because I don't think I have a key. That is an eventual pit that you need to descend down. But I want the cat ring first. Oh yeah, the pigs. Payback. There might actually be a negative to kill them. I don't know, but I just kind of feel like they deserve it for being obnoxious. I wouldn't be surprised if killing them triggered like a bigger pig to attack me out of nowhere. Or in some other location there's a aggro pig instead now. Did I never open this one? No, this is where the cat is.
Oh. You do have a rough type, I'm...
Then I can buy 13,400.
Nothing suited you, I presume.
Okay.
Oh, that's dismaying.
I'm pretty sure I can't go here yet, but maybe I can. Maybe I missed something obvious. Because I can't interact with this. I don't know. I still have other stuff to explore in the Lost Bastille, I think. I don't think there's a lot, but I think there's stuff. Pretty sure this is still locked, right? Like, I don't think anything would have changed. Unless I actually did miss, like, something super obvious here. I'm just being careful to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yep. Unless there's something across here. No. Yeah, I don't get this. I'm just lost when it comes to this. Oh, if I can't find out what to do it, but at some point I will search for what to do. Because discovering it yourself is fun and all. Not when it's something obtuse, like come back here after this enemy has been slain. That's obtuse. I do think I've seen something about a person here that you pay like 10,000 souls to interact with that to rotate the building, maybe? That might be something that needs to happen eventually, but it can't be done yet for obvious reasons. There's nobody there. I should go this way for a bit. Interact with the Covenant even if I don't enable it. Get free Homeward Bones. 'Cause yeah, that's the Champions Covenant. Maybe I could join it, but I think it would frustrate me more than it would be fun. So it makes the game more difficult. They don't do more, it's like they don't do more damage, but they're tankier, or the opposite. But I think they at least are tank. Every mob is tankier, and probably bosses too. Yeah, I don't know if I can go anywhere. I can check in on this guy though.
There are 4 beings, and wherever you go from here, each has a power. If that frightens you.
Yeah, that guy just gave up. He's saying trying to kill that guy, I assume. We have no reason to kill him yet. He might eventually become evil, but I don't know that. And that's something I actually don't know. I don't know if he becomes evil. He might. Such realistic water. I mean, it's realistic enough. It doesn't need to be very real. So this lower path, I think, was where I went to make progress. I don't think it was the upper path that I walked past when entering that I don't know if I went back to. Yeah, that tunnel that tunnel right there is where you come out, right? No, you don't come out here. You come out further down. Oh yeah, there's nothing I can do there. I checked that. Can't remember what it was, but I just couldn't get past, and I don't think I've gotten anything that would change that. So yeah, I guess this is going to be the end of this episode. And then I'll have to figure out where I can go next. I think the travel indicates where there's stuff I can do, sort of. Because when I interact with when I travel here, there's not circles, some of them have frames. So there must be something here that I can do. No idea where. Something here. And something here. Though, this one seems a little bit more suspect, because there's not really much to explore there, but I bet going back to across the bridge there might be stuff I can do. That's probably what I'll start with then. I'll probably resume by going back across the bridge and exploring the other side. But that will be next time's plan. I might check where I can explore right now. I'm not actually confident. It's a much more confusing structure. I'm going to kill this guy real quick so I don't forget next time. Hits harder. Yeah, like I can go across there. Oh yeah, I have to kill the gargoyles. I don't know if those are the next thing that I need to do, but I definitely need to kill the gargoyles. Which I don't know which is the closest to them. I think the closest is this one. But for now, I'll just plan to go across the bridge, check for anything I missed. And then adjust from there. Yeah, it does look pretty good considering it's almost 9 years old. It doesn't look great, but it looks pretty good. It's very, obviously like background mountains, foreground structure design. Hey, that's the area that I ran through a bunch. I do like that I can see everything. It's kind of nice. But I'm sidetracked. This is where I will stop for today. So, I don't like those particles. Have a nice day. Bye bye.